Hi there everybody, happy Saturday. My name is Tracy. This is the 3-Wick Thesis candle channel, and today I have for you another episode of my Saturday ritual haul. Now, normally I would do the ritual haul with the hubs. Lately I've been doing it with the stepdad or the sister because I've been in Michigan. Today was the first time I've done a Saturday ritual haul with the hubs, and I figured out it's been 4 weeks. So we made a day of it, hence why this video is getting out so late. We stopped at 2 stores, so I have an outlet haul, plus a regular haul that I'm going to share with you. And then we also stopped at Target, and I did not plan to get candles, but let me tell you, there was a real steal, and it quite literally felt like a steal, on some Yankee candles. So we're going to get there. All right, so we woke up. I set the alarm so that we could get up and get there by 10. Yeah, that didn't happen. I feel like I'm still dealing with jet lag, which seems weird. I should be over it by now. However, I am not. So we were a little late getting out. We stopped and got breakfast, stopped at the first outlet store, the first Bath & Body Works store, which was the outlet. And they did have some pretty exciting stuff there that I'm going to share with you. One of which was a candle that I had on my SAS wish list. I looked for it everywhere. I forget how many stores we went to this SAS. I want to say it was probably close to 20 different stores, if you include the Michigan stores and the California stores I went to. I couldn't find this candle anywhere. This is the fresh orange. Walked into the outlet today. They had a whole display of this particular candle at 75% off. And I was like, what? Yes, please. So we grabbed 2 of them. This is freshly picked orange, sparkling citrus, and lemon twist. And this is a very citric acid, kind of tangy citrus to me. The fresh picked orange, I feel like what that implies is that, and I think it smells like this, like when you pick an orange off of a tree and if it's not fully ready, sometimes the stem will take off some of the rind. So when you pull it down, it kind of creates a little opening you can see into the fruit, and you get this zesty mist that you smell when you pick the fruit. I get that from this candle. It's very zesty, very juicy, and a little bit tangy. Then you have a lemon twist, which I really just get orange in this. You'd have to convince me that there's also lemon in here. This is not necessarily my jam, but it is the hubs. He loves citrus, so we got 2 of those. And these were 75% off. So $624, I think. I'm gonna look at the receipt here. Yeah, $624 for those 2 candles. Then I walked upon these little travel size body creams of Moonlight Zen, and they had these on the $2 table. If y'all have not heard me already talk about this, this is just a delicious fragrance. I don't have the scent notes because it's in the body cream, but I know it has black chamomile in it. This came out last winter, right before SAS, and then it did go 75% off at SAS, but I couldn't find it. And my outlet store has had it for a while, but it's been at the 50% off price point. And then today when I went in, it was $2. It's beautiful, and I've been traveling a lot, so I grabbed one of those for $2. And then the rest of everything that's in here, let's see. Oh no, wait, there's one more thing I paid for here. The rest of them are rewards. The stepdad is loving sweet tea and lemonade foam soap. I got him this in Michigan. It's about probably down to right here. And he said, this was the thing that he said he might have to go without me to get. He's like, oh, I might have to go up there without you and get some more of this hand soap. And they had a code today. I forget, it was school prep, I think is the code. You could get soaps for $3.50. So I picked him up one of these. I'm going to be traveling with this. Hopefully it survives. I did travel with soap the first time I went to Michigan and came back to California, and it leaked a little bit, but it was okay. This is brewed sweet tea, freshly squeezed lemons and sugar crystals. And this is just straight up Southern sweet tea. I love it. It's lemon. It's simple syrup. It's like a Lipton's black tea. Almost smells like an instant tea to me, which I really like because it's nostalgic. My dad used to make Lipton instant tea, or just instant black tea. My mom used to make Lipton sun tea. Okay, then the hubs got into sniffing all of the vanilla Café fragrances. He had a bunch of rewards, so he decided to get basically almost the whole set of body care. He got the Moisturizing body wash. He got the body cream. And he got the Fine Fragrance Mist. the Vanilla Cafe. Now these are all the same scent, and they're a flanker of Vanilla Romance, which just got re-released. This has smooth espresso, whipped vanilla, and toasted hazelnut. I've reviewed the candle on this one, and for me it kind of ended up smelling like Nutella. I got hazelnut first, and then the espresso that was in it kind of just smelled like chocolate. Like that coffee note came through as chocolate to me, and then you have that milkiness, which kind of just read like a creamy Nutella. Yeah, I feel like this is more perfumey. You get the hazelnut, you get the creaminess from the milk, you get a hint of the espresso, but then there's like a perfumey note that reminds me of Vanilla Romance, which makes sense. But I don't feel like I got that as much in the candle. We're gonna test this out. Sometimes vanilla body creams make me feel sick. So he's gonna try it, and if it bothers me, we're gonna end up exchanging it for a different reward. But for now, he's gonna give it a go and see. If it doesn't bother me, then he's all set. He also picked up a daily face lotion from the men's shop. He is almost out of this. He has one, he really likes it, so he picked up another one. And I think this one is, yeah, fragranced with lavender and sage. I feel like the women's face lotion doesn't have a good scent. I wish ours had a more earthy fragrance. Yeah, I get mostly sage with this. Yeah, a little bit cologne-y. I don't know how I feel about that. It's weird. I don't smell him wearing this though. Yeah, earthy, a little bit cologne-y, definitely masculine, woody. So he got that for free as well. So altogether we had the 2 candles, the travel body cream, and the soap that we paid for, and then he had 4 reward items. Then he said, well, can we go to Target because they have this Lego thing that just came out and none of the other stores in our area have it, and I really want it. Can we just go because it says the store has it? And I'm like, whatever. He's been on a Lego kick lately. I can't talk because hello, this is my empties. Clearly I buy a lot of candles. I'll let him buy a lot of Legos. That's his thing. So I was like, yeah, sure, let's go. So I went in. I was just gonna look for like a monthly warming basket for my wax melts because I'm getting to that point where I'm like, no, I need to start using these. They smell great, but like I need to be focused on getting through my wax melts. I need a basket. Well, of course, while I'm looking for baskets, I noticed they have some new candles out. And I don't normally buy Threshold candles. I do have one. It's their Palo Santo and Ashwood that I really like. But I smelled this one and I couldn't live without it. This is the Pumpkin Spice Cupcakes fragrance. And I don't know if they have the scent notes on here. Yeah, they're on the front. Notes of cream cheese frosting and ginger. This smells delicious. Although I feel like I get mostly cinnamon, like, and it says cream cheese frosting, but I get more of like a buttercream and cinnamon. I don't really get ginger. I mean, ginger can read spicy, especially fresh ginger, but this doesn't smell like fresh ginger. It smells like cinnamon, but it's delicious. Yeah, love it. I hope it does okay. The one I had in the Ashwood and Palo Santo didn't feel like an open concept space, but it wasn't that bad. Like it delivered enough for me to be happy. And these are 19 ounce. They do have smaller ones, but this is the 19 ounce and it sells for 14 bucks. So this was full price. Then we're like kind of turn the corner and he saw this candle, Lavender and Lemonade. He sniffed it and I sniffed it. And we were like, oh, that's really nice. It's very pleasant. It's very juicy lemon. The floral, the lavender in here is very subtle. It's not too sharp. It just adds this kind of like nice earthy floral note. It smells just like a lavender lemonade. And I think that's, yeah, sugared clementine and geranium are also scent notes in here. I don't smell geranium at all. You could definitely convince me there's clementine in here, although to me it just smells like lemonade and, you know, lavender in there. Now this one's a 15.1 ounce. It's got 2 wicks and it was on the clearance end cap. Thought, well, let's scan it. We scanned it, $3. $3 for this candle. So I'm like, well, that's a no-brainer. Yeah, toss that in the bag. I think this is normally it's either a $10 or $12 candle in this size. So that was a steal, $3. But this is like, you know, it was legitimately a $3 candle. Then I turn the corner and I'm like, wait, those are the new Yankee Halloween candles. But y'all, they don't look like the cartoony ones that we saw. This is the tarot or like spooky series that they're coming out with. This is the Witch's Brew. One, like, look at how beautiful the wax color is on this. Now, I know they've always done kind of a dark purple, but this almost looks black this year. And this has potion bottles on the front, which I think is super cute. I haven't seen this on the website. I haven't seen this in a Yankee store. So then I was like, well, let me just sniff it. And it does. I can smell it. This is my all-time favorite Yankee candle. I'm going to go ahead and put the scent notes up here. I know there's like a beautiful patchouli in here. Oh, it's gorgeous. I mean, if I could light this candle 24/7 and get fragrance, I'd have this going all the time. The problem is the last 2 years, I can't get much fragrance out of this one. This is going to be the new wax formula. I'm going to give it a try and just see if it smells. But the reason why I was like, huh? And did a double take. Let me show you this picture, y'all. Do you see what I see? Yes. The sign says new low price, $8. And I'm like, this is a brand new candle from Yankee. These things retail for what? Is it $34.99 is the new price point on these large jars? And I thought, there's no way that's right. So I went over, I scanned it, because, you know, you can get this little barcode and you can scan it in the little end cap scanner things at Target. And it just said, see sales associate for price. Which I'm guessing means either it's too new and they haven't put it into their system, or like, maybe it really is $8. I don't know. So I know, in the state of California, if you tag something $8, you have to sell it to the customer for $8. So I took a picture of the end cap, made sure to include that, you know, you could see this candle, the $8 sign and everything. And then I thought, you know what? If they're going to actually give these to me for $8, then I'm going to get 2 of the Witch's Brew and just hope that it has some fragrance. And I might as well also snag this new fantastical fall candle, Pink Pumpkin, because this reminds me, this is an interesting one. This feels like pink sands with pumpkin spice. I don't actually know what the scent notes are because, you know, they're not on here and I couldn't find it on the website. If I can find it through Googling, I'll put it up here. Otherwise, it's just not out there yet. It smells good. I don't know if I'd say it fully smells like a fall candle, but it definitely makes for a good like transition summer into fall candle. Beautiful pink wax too. Again, I was like, oh, $8. So we get up to the counter. She's ringing me up and they ring up as $19.99. Which is still, by the way, a good price for these candles. Brand new Halloween, fall Yankee candles that are going to be very expensive, full price in store. So I tell her, I'm like, look, these are on the end cap. It says new low price of $8. Here's the picture. And then she price adjusted all 3. So y'all, I got 3 Yankee candles. Brand new labels, new formula, fall Halloween fragrances, 3 of them for $24. Now you might be saying, why didn't you buy out the whole end cap? Well, 1, I don't think these are going to smell, but 2, these are the only scents I liked of the ones that were available, and definitely I could have bought more and like resold them on Mercari or like given them to people. But honestly, our hands were full with the Lego set, the warming basket, and the other 2 candles we'd already found. I wasn't sure if they were going to give us the $8 price point, so I just went with it. So anyway, I legitimately feel like I walked out with a steal on this one. If you are anywhere in the area, that was at the Target store in Gilroy. And so if you're interested in Yankee candles and they have not changed the sign yet, I would head over and get yourself some, because you can take a picture. They have to honor the price. And then while we were there, I also picked up this rainbow marshmallow wax melt. They had it for $2, which I think is just the normal price of their threshold wax melts. I've never used these before. I don't know what this is going to be like, but it smells good. It kind of smells like either like a rainbow sherbet or like a Fruit Loop cereal. There's something lactonic and fruity about it. And also pretty sweet. The Hubs liked it too, so we picked that up as well. So y'all, I'm like, yes, I'm happy. That's great. Then the Hubs is putting together a care package for his sister because I think I mentioned it in a previous video. His mom's having some health problems. She lives in Michigan. She's really been helping like handle stuff. and he wanted to send her a care package and just kind of say thank you. And he bought some Lego kits for her kids, and just as a way to thank her for being there and being supportive of his mom. And he's giving her some pretty and pink stuff, and he's kind of anxious about using up his back stock. So I was looking in the Bath & Body Works app, and I saw where it said that the other store we normally go to had Perfect and Pink in stock still, and it's 75% off. So I said, well, let's just stop there and see if they have it. And they did not have it out. However, we asked, and the associate went into the back, and she said, okay, yeah, here you go. I have it here, and these are the last two. Do you want them? And he said yes. So he bought both of them. We're going to send one of these to his sister, then he'll just have another backup. This is his favorite fragrance from Bath & Body Works. It is Vibrant Cherries, Pink Camilla, and Whipped Almond Creme. It is edible meets inedible. I feel like you get like this really nice almond marzipan and cherry fragrance that feels very edible. And then that Camilla is just kind of subtly floral and a little bit creamy. It's definitely like a body care gourmand type of vibe. He likes it. I like it. I love the price. I will add that the website said they had like Tree Farm and Mary Cookie. It said they had a bunch of 75% off candles, and they did not. They had none out. So I think that store had already boxed up most of the summer sale stuff. They had one table that was all like body mists, and then another table that had some of the like summer release sass lotions, but nothing else really that we wanted. So we just got these two. Then he had a coupon for a free item. I think it was like up to, it's either $8.95 or $9.95. So he picked out this Glazed Pumpkin Body Mist. This one does not have the scent notes on here. I actually didn't smell this at all. I have no idea what this smells like, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a sniff. Yeah, it's just kind of classic pumpkin cinnamon. I feel like I get a hint of like something glazed, like a powdered sugar glaze. Just a little bit sweet. It's not as sweet as, there was a pumpkin cupcake out last year that I really liked. This is much more subtle in terms of sweetness. Yeah, it's nice. He liked it, and we don't have any Harvest body mists, so we're going to use that. I know I don't need soap. I'm aware. But y'all, this one. This is beautiful, and I have to have it. It's leather-bound pages, scent notes of soft worn leather, ink-stained pages, and cozy vanilla. This is masculine and earthy and just feels like fall to me. I wish they had this in a 3-wick candle. I would be buying it. Yeah, the leather is earthy and just kind of, it just smells deep, like a deep leather. I don't get ink-stained pages. It just kind of smells like papyrus or like paper. And that vanilla is very subtle. It almost feels like almost like a bourbon vanilla. It's more of a masculine vanilla, less of a sugary, sweet bakery vanilla. And those just play really nicely together. I also love the label. The little leather recliner here with the books behind it and a little coffee table with a leaf on it. I like the detail. And yeah, sure, it might be AI, but I think it's cute AI. And more books here. So I love Colin's Return. This kind of hits on that same vein for me. It's not the same. I actually like the leather in Colin's Return better, but I still really like that one. And they were just unboxing the new, what's it called? Fall Edit collection. It's like, all the labels have like impressionist style art on it. These are really pretty in person, by the way. I saw pictures on Tessa's blog, Life Inside the Page, and the pictures don't do it justice. These are actually really gorgeous in person. I particularly like the cozy cashmere and what's the other one? The pumpkin apple one was really pretty, and then they also have the pumpkin spice latte. And I like that these aren't the White Barn jars, the White Barn labels, because I was going to get this one this past spring, but it was in the White Barn label jar, and I'm afraid they'll have the burn quality issues. So I'm going to give this one a try. And I know one of y'all, I cannot remember who it was on my channel who was asking me, one of y'all said you wanted me to do a review on this one. And I was like, ugh, it's sketch because it's in those White Barn jars. But I'll go ahead and do one now because it's in a better jar. This is Sweet Peony, Warm Musk, and Golden Pear. Blush Amber and Peony is the name. Yeah, I feel like I get the amber first and foremost. That peony is definitely sweet and kind of adds this like subtle floral with what feels like a more masculine amber to me. I don't get much pear. Yeah, I just get amber and peony on this. It's pretty perfumey. It feels a little bit cologne-y to me. I'm not sure how I'm going to like it, but I do really like the jar and I wanted to give it a try. So you'll see it's kind of like, it's almost ombre. You have like a darker pink that kind of lightens up on the other side. And then you have this beautiful black glossy lid that accents the artwork. And in this case, you have a ballerina. And then it's white wax. And these are like a thinner ropey wick. So I will fire this up, do a lighting the way episode for it. It'll probably be next week before I get to that because I have a lot of other stuff planned. But I do like this collection. I like the artsiness of it. It doesn't necessarily feel like fall to me, but not everything has to feel like fall. Okay, I think that's everything that was in that particular order. All right, so let's do our total savings here. So store number one, all those rewards, the 75% off candles, the $2 hand cream, the on sale soap. We only paid $17.98 for that first haul. We saved a total of $119.62 at that store. Then at Target, we had a subtotal of $43 and saved $42.97. And at our second Bath & Body Works, our total was $27.93, which was honestly half of it was that candle because it was at the $14.95 price point. And then we saved $53.82. So yeah, I'm going to do some math real quick and tell you how much I saved. So all total for all this merchandise from Target and the two stores at Bath & Body Works, the subtotal was $88.91 and we saved $216.41. Y'all, that's $300 worth of product for 80 some bucks. Almost 90. That's a steal. I couldn't be happier. This haul, I was so glad to see orange, fresh orange, the Target thing, right place, right time. That's the only way I can attribute it to the savings that I got on those candles. I really hope they have some fragrance, but I'm not really, you know, I'm a hopeful pessimist. I don't think they will, but I'm still hopeful that they will. We'll see. All right, y'all. Let me know in the comments which of the items I hauled today make you most excited. Are you finding any good last minute summer sale clearance finds? Tell me what they are. Tell me what you are shopping this weekend, who you're going with, and whether or not you had any good steals like I did. If you appreciated this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. That always makes me feel good. Also, make sure you're subscribed. That will help to grow my channel and benefits me in the long run. Also, feel free to share any of my content with someone who you think might appreciate it as much as you do. I will see you tomorrow. I have a special episode that is my mom's rotation. I'm going to be celebrating her birthday and sharing with you memories and photos and candles that I'm going to be burning until they disappear. I don't have a set timeline on these. Basically, when I'm thinking about her, I'm going to fire one of these up. That video also includes some friend mail from Charity Rose. It's going to be emotional, but healing, and I hope that you'll join me for it. Also, as a reminder, I am nearing the 1,000 subscriber mark, and I would love to do an Ask Me Anything episode to celebrate. So if you have any questions about me, my life, my channel, my candle burning practices, Jason, whoever, whatever, email those to me at 3.wick.thesis@gmail.com, and I will be answering those in a special 1,000 subscriber celebration episode that I have planned in the near future. All right, y'all, I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday. Bye-bye.